reigns as the Sauvignon Blanc capital of the world, with nearly 50,000 acres planted throughout the country. New Zealand produces excellent cool climate varieties, including Sauvignon Blanc, which it's most famous for. Chardonnay, Riesling, Pinot Noir is also becoming very popular, and Pinot Gris. New Zealand is also very committed to sustainability. 98% of vineyards are above the ISO 14001 sustainability standard, and 7% operate organically. That is no small feat. It's much harder to be organic in a cooler climate. A little bit generally about New Zealand wines. 80% of New Zealand wines are white wine. Over 60% of that is Sauvignon Blanc, but their Pinot Noirs are ones to look out for too. Marlborough is one of the most famous wine regions, making about 70% of the country's Sauvignon Blanc. With no vineyard further than 80 miles from the ocean, New Zealand's maritime climate, cool nights, and long hours of sunshine mean many of its wines are refreshing with bright fruit and abundant acidity. The most prominent wine regions in New Zealand are Marlborough, Central Otago, Hawke's Bay, and Wairarapa. Marlborough is New Zealand's largest wine region. It accounts for 2/3 of the country's plantings, which includes the vast majority of Sauvignon Blanc. Central Otago produces just 3% of New Zealand's wine, most of which is Pinot Noir. It has New Zealand's highest elevation and most continental climate, though vineyards are still less than 150 miles from the sea. Moving on to Hawke's Bay, the first vines planted here were in 1851, which makes it New Zealand's oldest wine region. As the country's second largest region, it produces about 10% of New Zealand's wine. It's warm enough here to ripen red varieties that the region is known for, including Merlot, Cabernet Sauvignon, and Syrah. The cooler regions of Marlborough, Nelson, and Wairarapa make Sauvignon Blanc with passion fruit aromas with high acidity. Marlborough also makes great Pinot Noir that is restrained and herbaceous. Bottom line, New Zealand is known for making some of the greatest wines in the world, including Sauvignon Blanc. New Zealand makes some outstanding wines no matter what region you're in.